Okie doke. Well, welcome back. That was the longest AFK I've ever done. Normally, you know, I definitely totally talk the whole time during the AFK. That's an average normal thing. But we're gonna do some Twilight Princess now. So welcome. Cody and Floyd are still here. All right. Good shit. Well, in Twilight Princess Land last time, we harassed some clowns and a bird and got some heart pieces and a bottle. And so now we're going to actually do some story. Because, yeah, last stream I did of this game was all just bullshit. But I've got my capture card situation all figured out. Last time I streamed this game was like the first stream that I did of this game. Wait, which one is it? It's this one. Yeah. Okay. I'm actually going to be playing this on the upper monitor. For those who are here at the beginning of the stream. When I was talking about, which monitor I'm playing this on. Looks good on this monitor. Looks a little sharper. The colors are a little bit more vibrant than on the other monitor, so this looks good. What do I want to do? So I have 3 bottles right now. I think I'm just good to start with the main story. Let's see. Guess we'll just warp and do that. That's not how you warp. Nope. Nope. Okay. Well, how you guys doing? Did anyone do anything special for their what's it called? New Year? Yeah. I mean, I kind of talked about it a little bit earlier during Metopia, but I mostly just hung out with some friends, and I did a lot of just relaxing for my New Year's. I spent, like I said, New Year's the moment. We technically we saw it live, but it was through someone's phone. Like, we just saw someone random, like some random schmup on the internet, like me, pretty much, live streaming off their phone to YouTube. And, because the CBS quality, for the ball drop was like fucking 2004 quality. It was like some of the lowest resolution, like, live streaming I've ever seen. Like, somehow my streams look better than the official CBS broadcast. How? And that's not even me talking with a big head. That's just, like, real. Why do I have bitrate figured out and CBS does not?
From old Aru, huh? Well, guess I ought to do what the old coach says. Oasis flight, right? There you go. One of our secret options, not available to the general public. This time's all paid for, so what do you say? You want to go? Go. Well, you sure have your way with your words, I'll tell you what. But remember, next time, you gotta pay. Sweet sailing, buddy of mine. One for Oasis, fire in the hole.
There he goes. Goodbye, clown. I love clown employment. This game sets out a good message. For all clowns out there looking to have a job, this game has your back. Ooh, those birds are frozen in time. Am I gonna shoot through the birds? I know. We missed the birds. It's fine. Gerudo Desert. P. Wait, screw. Shit's bright. Look at how awkward Link is with his arms. He's like me, for real, for real. Before we go on, There's something I want you to hear. Do you remember what the spirit said about the few shadows? What do you think happened to the magic wielders who tried to rule the sacred realm? They were banished. They were all chased across the lands of Hyrule and driven into another realm by the goddesses. It was another world entirely. The antithesis of Hyrule, where the sun shines bright. Its denizens became shadows that could not mingle with the light. Wait, but the sun is always out, right? So, it's just hell? Eventually, most came to call it the Twilight Realm, and from it, none could return to the world of light. They were forever doomed to live in twilight, flitting in the half-light of dusk, mere shadows of Hyrule. Flighting, I think. This is the history of the Twilight as it has been passed down from our ancestors. Do you now understand what I am? Unsheathed sword. A monster! Stabs. I'm a descendant of the tribe that was banished to the Twilight Realm! Are you mad at me? Or, like, what? I think she's mad at me. It's not my fault. I didn't do it. Maybe. It was a peaceful place until Xant took control of the Twilight Realm and transformed all of the Twilight into shadow beasts. It was a peaceful prison. You know, still a little oxymoron for you. I mean, people generally can't kill in prison, right? Generally. It's clear to me now that he gained some great evil power previously unknown to our tribe. In any case, I was sent from there. I could no longer get into the Twilight Realm without his power. But there's another tale told by my people. Though the goddesses forbade us to return to the world of light, they left one link between the light and the darkness. Something called the Mirror of Twilight was passed through the protectors of Hyrule. Link, it becomes my weapon in Hyrule Warriors. That's the game with Agatha in it. It's our only path to the Twilight Realm. We must get there. My hands are so small, what the fuck? You'll come with me, won't you? Sure. Yeah, whatever. I mean, I'm already here. Burning in the desert heat, wearing this long-sleeve tunic with chainmail. That can't feel good, by the way. Chainmail in the desert? No way, no how. Huh. You know, I never turn around and look back at Lake Hylia. It really is just right there, huh? Maybe that's why they're so close in Breath of the Wild. I mean, I guess they kind of were... They were in Ocarina too, now I think about it. Literally, you can jump down Gerudo Valley and wash up into Lake Hylia, so... Yeah, I guess so. Though in that case, it was because, like, the Zora River passed through the Gerudo area. Anyways, this is Gerudo Desert Twilight Princess. It continues the theme of Twilight Princess, which was, what do we do to make Ocarina of Time better? I know. Bigger. Huge! And sandworms, of course. But seriously, this Gerudo Desert is fucking massive. Oh, sweet lord. I mean, I guess you know, in comparison to Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, this really isn't that big. But I mean, so too is any size comparison. But I mean, I guess the big thing that people usually complain about with this Gerudo Desert, whoops, is that it is large and empty. However, counterdude, that's kind of what a desert is, usually. Sometimes. Not all the time. But usually. So, like, I don't really mind it so much. I don't hate this desert as much as I've heard some people say they have. I really like the music here, though. There's that Zurio cover that I played during one of the Twilight Princess streams, of course, but also just in general. The original version of the song sounds really nice. I like the guitars. I'm just happy that it's a desert that doesn't have, like, cactus. Like, it's a sandy desert without cactus. Because every single desert video game has sand, but also cactus. Even though, like, sandy Egyptian-style deserts do, in fact, not have cactus in them. It's always been a big pet peeve whenever, like, video game designers are like, how do we design a desert? I know. Pyramids, sand, and cactus. We're gonna need to grab this. Very important. Because without it, we gotta pay a clown. And I don't like clowns having a job. I lied to you when I said I supported clown employment. I need to remember I have a wolf button as well on my gamepad screen. I'm really not good at taking advantage of that. Yeah, this game has clowns. Viewer beware, you're in for a scare. The legendary staple clowns, some might even know them as. That's where they got their job. The clowns got a job at Staples. Listen, I'm all for supporting clown economy just as much as the next guy. But I don't want to support clown economy if I don't have to, okay? Let's put it that way. What is this thing? It's warp. Alright. I remember seeing this thing in my original playthrough of this game and being like, what the fuck is this? Turns out this is the piece of the Bridge of Eldin from like 15 hours ago in the game. The Bridge of Elton John has finally been returned. Which is weird, because, yeah, like, this is, like, such an iconic thing now for the bridge to be restored through the portal. This is true to the Smash Brothers stage. But untrue to the Smash Brothers stage is when the bridge fucking explodes in Smash Brothers. But it doesn't do that here. It just gets teleported away. Why, of all places, it's brought to Gerudo Desert is beyond me, but good. Yep, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to transform into human. You know what? Actually, since I'm over here, there's like a cave over here, right? Can I do this, or do I need double claw shot? Yo, who the fuck are you? Back off. The Bridge of Elden Ring. That's a good name for it, too. I like the Bridge of Elton John. So I've also heard some people refer to it as the Bridge of Elder Scrolls. One person I know refers to it as the Bridge of becoming a real gamer in the case of Smash Brothers. Have I gotten this bug already? I think I have. I can just grab it with the hook. That's amazing. Oh, you already caught this. Okay. So you let it go, and then you pick it up again. Link's like, oh! Bug! So this is Bug Fables, right? Look at the Phasmid go. He's on a fucking quest. Not anymore. His quest ends today. Also, there's supposed to be like one of those golden bugs in existence, yet I have a second one there. It's not real. Bullshit. Don't remember. Oh, I remember what I need for this. I need arrows and iron boot. I still weirdly, like, I thought I forgot so much more of this game than I have, and there are still a surprising amount of moments where I failed to do what is correct, like that. But, like, yeah, I remember this just by, like, being in the area, and I'm like, all right, there's a cave over here. Meanwhile, other people would have to, like, resort to a guide to even know this cave was here. Also, this is canonically a different Link now, by the way. This is like a clone. It was cooked up in the lab of the mayor guy that wears, like, the sumo diapers. Oh, fuck. Dongo. What are you doing? That works. I was trying to feed it the bomb, but I mean, I guess that works. Has there ever been a handsome version of Tingle in any Zelda? Not that he isn't handsome. Well, this game, actually. To give you a serious answer. Though he's not named Tingle in this game. What's his name again? I literally saw him last stream. Fuck, I can't remember his name. What's his name? Twilight Princess Tingle. Let's see if this comes up. Yeah, it does. His name is Perlo. Let me save the image. I'll import him to the scene. There he is. It's one of the crustiest fucking images I've ever saved, but there he is. Here's like his concept art. Always giving me the lowest res versions of these images. I mean, I wouldn't say he's like the hottest, you know, Bugatti on the block. But, I mean, he would invoke that one Britney Spears song where it's like, you want that hot body, you want that Bugatti, you better work, bitch. Here, one more. Also, when I typed in Twilight Princess Tingle, I just want to say the bird, Cass from Twilight Princess, for some reason, was also one of the first results. Yeah, look at him. Pretty good. No facial hair. But if you're wondering, is this really Tingle? My case in point is the little stopwatch right here. And then just look at Twilight Princess Tingle. Or really, Majora's Mask Tingle, too. Also has a little stopwatch around his neck. So. That's the closest thing to a hot Tingle that we've had. The second closest thing to a hot Tingle is Hyrule Warriors, of course. I'll type this one with safe search on. You're very close to implying Linkle is Tingle. No, Linkle is Tinkle. Pinkle, however, from the Tingle game, that's the hottest Tingle, actually. There we go. That's a good high-res Tingle. Look at him. Look at him. He's beautiful. This is very Majora's Mask Tingle, but... No, you guys know about Pinkle? From one of the Tingle games? Now this... this is the hottest Tingle. Hang on. Let me show you this awesome image. For those who think I'm shitposting, this is a real character made by Nintendo in the Tingle game for the DS. Look at them. Absolute peak. They have money around their bra, around their pants. Tingle can't get enough. That's the hottest Tingle we've ever seen. There's some good Tingle faces in the Tingle dating sim game. Like, he makes some funny faces. That's like him attempting to be hot, but then it's not. Where the fuck do I go from here? Fuck off, Bats. Okay, I don't actually remember where to go from here. So this part will be some experimentation. I'll just go down from right here, I think. Yeah, Tingle has always had like this weird red nose. I don't know what that is. Like, does he have a cold? Is he just like Waluigi? What is that? Is that just like is that like a Japanese like character thing, like caricature thing? Or what is it? Because you don't really see too many characters like drawn with like a red nose, but like those who do are implied to be like, in the game's context, they're implied to not be sexy, but I would disagree in the case of Waluigi and Wario. They are peak male fitness form. Also, I got a heart emoji. And a real heart. Very good. It indicates someone is a boozer? You know what? Well, isn't that just more like having like a flush red face, though? I don't think that's really their nose. English alcoholic have Rudolph noses. Really? I'll buy that. Though I don't really think that it fits the character of Tingle. And I don't think that really fits well, you know, Wario was kind of originally conceived as German. So, like, I could see if maybe there was, like, some kind of, like, German beer kind of caricature thing going on there. Waluigi, of course, just being, you know, the best Luigi. Peak human form. With long pencil legs. Alright, I think it's time to go back to the desert now. What? Yeah, that's interesting. Maybe I'll do a video on this, because, like, I want to start doing some videos, like editorial stuff. I have one video in mind that I don't know what I'm going to start working on. The month of January for me, even though I'm going to be streaming less, is mostly just going to be me relaxing. I've got some personal things to take care of, so I'm going to be spending most of the month of January not actually doing much with my extra time. But starting in, like, February is when I'm really going to buckle down. I'm gonna, like, keep myself to a schedule, like how I was with the streams. I plan to keep myself to a real schedule to do like voice acting every week, even if it's just auditions to random projects, and then also edit videos and write them and stuff. Did you say fuckle down? I may have. It wasn't intentional, but if it makes you happy, I can say that it was intentional. But that would also be me lying, so why are you happy about that? I need this pea hat to come here. I'm not doing the Cave of Ordeals right now, by the way. I know it's up there. I know that's what I uncovered by moving the bridge. We're not ready for that. I'm also not sure if I'm doing the Wolf Link amiibo dungeon. I have the amiibo. I remember it. The reward is the best wallet in the game, but you can't get it until you've done the second to last dungeon. Like, you can't do the full dungeon until then. Which, you know, maybe I should do it now to get, like, the first couple parts out of the way, but even then I'm like, eh. It's just the Cave of Ordeals, but as a wolf. So, I'm not sure if I'm too invested, but the amiibo itself is cool as fuck. No idea why they removed that functionality from Tears of the Kingdom, too. With the wolf link. Stamp for Hylian letter R. Oh god, now what can I spell? Up to 12 stamps. I can do a heart. I can do a chicken. A, F, H, J, N, S, R, W, Y. Didn't people actually, like, in the same way that Mario Kart Wii is playable online, didn't people restore Miiverse somehow? Using, like, Wiimify or whatever? Oh, I have a chest and a chicken. I didn't remember the chest emoji. Good shit. But no, the Twilight Princess amiibo is still to this day one of the highest quality amiibos. And weirdly enough, one of the cheapest. Actually, it was the cheapest. So, Twilight Princess HD released on Wii U for $50. Skyward Sword HD, eat your heart out. And the physical version of Twilight Princess HD was $60. But it came with the amiibo. I think there was a non-amiibo edition that was also $50 physical. But it was mostly sold physically with the amiibo. So it was a $10 amiibo. And like the cheapest the standard amiibo was like, what? 13, I think they originally launched, or 12? Now amiibo generally are like 15, unless it's that one fucking Skyward Sword Loftwing amiibo. And might I remind you, I did really like Skyward Sword HD. I think, much like Wind Waker and Twilight Princess, the HD version is the definitive way to play that game. Fuck that guy. Riding a hog in front of me. Fuck him. 8 hogs. But there was no reason for that amiibo to be $25. On top of the game, it's for being a full 60. Like, I don't know where Zelda, like, what happened for Zelda to suddenly be considered, like, quadruple A or whatever the fuck Nintendo sees it as, but, like, Zelda is, like, higher price tag than Mario, surprisingly. I think I need a hog for this. Okay. No, hog, it'll be okay. I'm not here to make pork loins. Just... Is he okay? Alright, he's fine. He's just tripped. Love these hogs. Top tier hog. Top 10 hogs in all of gaming. Number 1. Ah! Concussion hog. You're gonna assume they got the prices backwards. On what? On Zelda versus Mario? I don't... Like, I was expecting Mario Wonder to be 70, but it wasn't. I'm glad it wasn't, honestly. Tears of the Kingdom, I guess... We'll see in due time, you know, how many games really get that, $70 price tag. Nintendo, I think, said when the game came out or something that they really only plan to do it with Tears of the Kingdom at the moment. Let's see if... Can I blow this up? Or is this hog only as well? It's hog only. Fuck. Where's a man to get a hog in the desert? That hog is suffering from internal bleeding on the brain. So I have to grab this hog. I mean, for the size of the game, I guess it's somewhat defendable. I don't know. The whole $70 thing for me is like, you know, of course I'm not a fan of it, considering I don't make boatloads of cash, and I do have to be selective about what games I get. At the very least, the game voucher was a good enough deal for me to warrant, you know, getting the game with game voucher, and then I save some money that way. But I mean, Square's been doing it for a couple of years now. I'm not super familiar with everyone, but I know, like, $70 price tag is not new. And when you do, like, the math of, like, what, like, you know, Mario 64 back in the day cost, what, 90? Because of just the cost of the cartridges on the N64. And in today's money, that's like, that game costs like 120 or 130 bucks. So like, sure, once shit got standardized to 60, shit got like good for a while. But now the price is just going up just for the sake of stock price. Bingo bongo, my belongo. I'm not fully sure on all of the can I get this Poe before he vanishes? There we go. Got him. Yeah, I'm not really sure on all of the finer details on why it happens, but of course, you know, I'd rather more games be 60. As long as it doesn't become like arbitrary pricing, then it's whatever, but the long and short of it is the Skyward Sword amiibo had no real reason to be $25. I mean, I guess there's a lot of plastic there, but I mean, hell, the Guardian amiibo, I feel like, has more going on. What? What, you hate dogs? What's wrong with you? That's right, you fucking missing an eyeball. Holy shit, what is that? Piss dog. Okay, I need... This whole time, by the way, ever since I showed you Pinkle, she has been on my screen posing, and I need to get rid of that. There, we're good. God, that was frustrating to look at.
We meet again. At last, the skills I have to teach you have entered the realm of true secrecy. They are forgotten ways that do not leave our bloodline. Among the techniques I shall be teaching you are some that may even endanger you. Do you feel ready to learn these skills?
Yeah, I do.
Very well. But before we begin, I must test you to ensure that you have mastered the last skill I taught you, the Helm Splitter. Now then, come at me!
Bro, I haven't even used it once. Now I have. There you go. That's the first time I've used it.
Excellent. Excellent. It appears you are certainly capable of performing my lost art. Very well. My fifth hidden skill is the mortal draw. Let it be hewn into your mind.
Feel like this voice could be better.
Whatever. The ways of the sword are known to many creatures, and some have strengthened their guards against shield attacks and backslashes. Should you encounter such a foe, the mortal draw that I'm about to teach you is most effective. You must sheath your sword and cast aside the most basic of sword skills, the ZL target. You must wait until your foe is upon you. Then, before the enemy can see through your ruse, you must quickly draw your blade with aim. An inch to the right and you would have fucking died. There is no defense for this. The mortal draw deals death. Very well. Now try it.
Sir, I was just looking at your eye! Sir, what the fuck? Oh, son of a bitch! Oh! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, holy fuck! Oh, this is it for me!
Oh, wait, I'm already dead. That was a pointed strike, but do not forget this technique that leaves your life at risk. The fifth hidden skill, the mortal draw, has been passed on!
Put sword away. Swings it around. Swings it some more and then puts it away again. Fucking love this dude's brain. Same though. You learn the fifth hidden skill, the mortal draw. Sheath your blade and await your foe without ZL targeting. And then strike.
There are still 2 hidden skills for you to learn. Do not neglect your daily sword training between now and the next time you come to learn the next. May we meet again.
Again. Why they got that archway chained down? Why is the archway in jail? Yes. Good shit. So that dude is the hero shade. Which was apparently supposed to be Ocarina Time Link. I've kind of hinted at this before. They softly confirm it, but not really. Zelda has its ways of being, like, vague with its lore to make it more fun for you to, like, come up with your own theories on characters and motivations and stuff. Fuck that guy. I don't need the Hawkeye. I have it, I just don't need it. I just wish, you know, Onuma would be okay with doing this again. I'm still heartbroken over that interview with him, where he's just like, yeah, I don't care about the previous games anymore. They tie me down too much. I'm like, motherfucker, then don't make a Zelda game, make a new franchise. Yeah, that interview pissed me off too, and I'm a fan of Tears of the Kingdom. And Breath of the Wild. I defend those games, you know, through and through. Probably to an annoying degree. But like, I still fully believe that it is possible for there to be 3D Zelda, like Ocarina style, or this 2D Zelda, like, you know, Link Between Worlds, and the open world stuff. I think they can all exist simultaneously. They don't need to, like, be one or the other. I get maybe the Link Link's Awakening remake probably didn't sell as much as he would have hoped he did, but my argument for that is it was a remake. Give us a brand new, 2D Zelda, and as far as I'm aware, A Link Between Worlds sold great, right? As someone who doesn't like those games, you do not do it as some people. Still, I try to be fair with it, because yeah, I fully recognize there are some people who just don't like that style of Zelda. My friend Fish is one of those people who just, he tried playing Breath of the Wild when it first came out. It wasn't him being just like counter dude. It was, no, just genuinely it wasn't for him, right? I think a major part of why those games don't work for people, outside of what people already mentioned with, like, the Divine Beast and stuff, is just... And this is what I really want to make a video on. This doesn't just apply to Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, but I think those games are just too fucking big. It makes it too daunting. And by too big, I don't just mean there's too much content. I more mean it's an overwhelming amount of just things in the game. Oh, shot in the back of the head. But I enjoy the games still for what they are. I just don't think that they need to fully replace, 3D Zelda. I get for people who didn't really love Skyward Sword, how, like, Breath of the Wild was so incredible because it was, like, the devs directly, like, listening to us, right? Feck off. Holy shit. I got shot! And then I got a heart. Good. Piss off. Small key. This will open a locked door, but only in this area. God, I can't wait for you to just get harped on if you ever do that video. Well, the video will be less about directly criticizing Tears of the Kingdom. So, the point of the video, let me explain it this way. The video is going to less be about being like, this thing bad or whatever. Because that isn't the video that I want to make. The video I want to make is making a point of games don't need to be as big as they have been, because I clocked 200 and what, 50 hours into Tears, because I did like damn near everything, and it was worthwhile, but fuck, by the end of that game was I not like, man, I really want to move on to something else, but I am still enjoying the game. It's a weird middle ground that, like, before I can make this video, I A, have to fully form this opinion, and then B, have to do some research. It's less supposed to be like an opinion piece, more just supposed to be, I mean, I guess everything is an opinion piece when you think about it. But it's more supposed to be like just the general concept of just games being too big and not needing to be that big. Anyway, Shrek is back. He just did like 8 hearts of damage or some shit. This was another part of this game that I watched my mom play. And then this guy makes a noise, and I remember my mom said that she thought he called Link a bitch. Listen. The problem is you're already wrong in the eyes of the people that are gonna see the video. I mean, that's certainly a pessimistic outlook, certainly, but I don't think everyone's gonna feel that way. We'll see. It depends on how I word things, really, but I'm willing to cross that bridge if it comes to it. Anyways, so they somehow found a way to light concrete on fire. I don't know how they did that, but I'm just getting the fuck out of here. I think there's a way you can word it. I haven't figured it out yet because I haven't written the script, but I think there's a way to word it without being like too like preachy or like there's also too much of like the middle ground fallacy where like, well, if you're not going to pick any side, then you're on no one's side, right? So I don't know. I haven't like fully written this video out yet, of course, so maybe I'm being a bit optimistic here. But I think it can be done. I've thought the idea in my head through thoroughly on the video. I just haven't found the proper way to word things. Which is why I want to get back into doing like scripted, edited content. Because when I talk on my streams, I'm bullshitting half the time. And I'm really bad at coming up with shit on the fly. That's why I'm... Truthfully, I'm not that funny. Like when it comes to like improv. If I was more witty, that'd be one thing. But I gotta really think on a thing before I really have like a full thought formed. Oh, so what's up, Susanna? That building was made out of sandstone? Is sandstone flammable? I mean, it's still stone, right? Stone. Wait, I don't need a warp. I will never remember that I have this wolf button on my gamepad, no matter how hard I try. Oh god. Is sand flammable? I've never seen sand on fire. But I've also never... I don't know, I've never lit a match in sand before. It is... It burns into glass. Well, that's more like a smelting thing, though, right? I wouldn't know. I've only played Minecraft. I haven't put glass into a furnace in real life and seen what happens. Anyways, so welcome to one of the coolest dungeons in this game. In my opinion. I mean, I said that about the last dungeon and the dungeon before that, and truthfully, those dungeons I think are just a little underrated, but this is where it really gets good. All I'll have to say is, pretty soon, we're going to be, is this the video? Hang on. Do the thing, Rex. He's not doing the thing. There he goes. You can't hear it over all the noises because it's Xenoblade. But he keeps going, double spinning etch! And that's all you need to know. Oh! He just jumped right in! I don't want to use my blue potion. But I don't want to use my fucking... I have bug, like, fishing bait. I don't want to use those. Yeah, she could have pulled me out of that, but she just stared at me. Shit. Well, here's what I'll do. I'll go until I get the Akuko. I guess I'll eat the bug. Because it's all I have, and I don't want to hear that noise. I mean, I have the blue potion too, but I don't want to use it. This is hero mode, by the way, so no healing. In case it wasn't obvious by the flipped world if you're used to the GameCube version. I'm actually used... It's weird. So, like, I've never played the GameCube version of Twilight Princess. I first played it on Wii, and then I next played it on this, right? And when I did my initial playthrough on this, I did it in regular mode, I think. And then I streamed it again at one point, only partially, and did hero mode. Or I think there was another time when I just played the whole game again in hero mode. Uh-oh. But in general, I'm mostly familiar with the Wii layout in this game, right? Yeah, light it on fire with the lamp. Good. So, what should we put there instead? Just get boomerang is fine. Whoa! Whoa, mini scooter! The fuck? What are you? Look, get out of the sand. What are you doing? Small cousin of Sans. Skeleton nephew. Oh shit.
Lab oil, bombs, rope.
A skelefew. I like that. That's a good... Yeah. That is a good right there. Uh-oh. Oh, he's fine. You might be asking why I didn't use the other platform. Well, because I'm a gamer. Oh god. Oh god, roaches. Oh. Oh. Look at them. Oh! Oh! Oh. Oh, they're nasty. Oh. Where's the arachnophobia mode for this game where it just turns them into the word beetle? Okay. I think when I play Lethal Company on Thursday, even though I don't really have that much arachnophobia, I'm gonna turn on that arachnophobia mode because it just sounds epic. That would be the verbiage I use. Epic. Also, can we bring back the thing in video games where hitting the enemies creates a light source for no reason? I like this about games. Back in the day.
You know, back in my day, Goku, guess what? Uh-oh, he's gonna fucking die, Goku.
Yeah, fuck that sand. Okay, let's test the flammable sand theory. It's not working. It's not working. Life is pain! I may end up having to use that blue potion, guys. Unless I can find a fairy. Which I don't know if this dungeon has any. I don't remember it that well. There's probably one by the boss, but... Oh, fuck. You know, sometimes I'm reminded that Twilight Princess really was, hey, remember Ocarina of Time? For better or for worse. I still really like this game, though. I give it a hard time sometimes, but I really do like it. And this playthrough has reminded me just how much I like it. The song in the boss fight, you know what? I forgot about that, but you're right. I have this game's soundtrack. I've mentioned that before. And that song, it literally is an Ocarina of Time boss fight song. You're right. It's the Dodongo theme, right? Or King Dodongo, whatever. Oh, right. It's a Poe. Hey, guys, what do ghosts smell like? Just curious, asking for a friend. Well, we're about to find out, I think. Oh, these count as Poe souls? I didn't remember that. I smell like burnt rubber? What about, like, vacuum cleaner dust? Stock-ass sound effect. wonder if anyone's translated the Gerudo text on the ground. Surely they have, right? Purple? It smells like grape soda? Forget what Ilya scents like. Yeah, I'll forget her scents. I don't really think I need this. I kind of know how to navigate the dungeon, but... The scent mechanic is kind of weird. It's like... There's one portion in the game where it's pretty necessary. We haven't gotten to that part yet. But otherwise, it's kind of just like go the way you're supposed to go. This game is pretty linear, all things considered. So, like, the scent, I guess, is just there in case you get lost. No, I didn't learn the poo scent. I learned the smell of Poe. Like Poe Dameron from Star Wars. Or Edgar Allan. $20! That's not the joke. It's $40. What are all these mannequins in here for, do you think? Some of them are toppled. Launch, smash, topple. $100? $100! $5 back in GameStop. Yeah, that sounds about right for the GameStop price exchange. Spend $100, return for $5. Can I get that right now? I guess just concuss myself to victory. It's a piece of shard. Oh, that was much more necessary than I thought it was. Problem, however, is I should have hookshot it over here, because now... Oh wait, there's one right there. We're good. I thought I just had to, like, eat shit for a moment. I still don't know if I'm gonna get that remake. I probably will. I don't know, I'm not too fond is the wrong word. Familiar with the original Mario vs. Donkey Kong. The game where the toads go $40, except it won't be in the remake. But originally, they did that. That was a good jump. So, believe it or not... Oh, this is this room again. Fuck. I might get some shit for this. You know, my Tears of the Kingdom video. You know, I'm not scared about that, but I am scared about the reaction I'm gonna get to this statement. I actually kind of liked some of the Mario vs. Donkey Kong minigames. I'm talking about the ones with the minis. The little toy lads. I actually kind of like some of those games more than most people do. I do recognize, though, that from, like, 2011 to 2017, there was just, like, one every year. And it was all just becoming a bit much. I'm not gonna deny that in any shape or form. But I played, Mario vs. Donkey Kong 2 Minis March Again, which was a DSiWare game, and I liked it. And then they basically remade that game into a full game, and I really liked that, because there was a surprisingly good level editor in it, and that I remember liking a lot. This was, mind you, in a time before, like, Mario Maker existed. And sure, I fucked with, like, I forget the name of it. Like, the Mario... I did a couple of, like, Flash game Mario level designing games. Like Mario 63, I remember doing that one a lot. So I was like, I can make my own Mario levels in this. Oh, fuck. Gibdo. Fuck these guys in Hyrule Warriors, by the way. There was another one, though, that people did a lot of level making in. That was a Flash game. I forget what that one was called. There's a Mario 63 sequel? Wait, really? Yo. What is it? I've not heard of this. Is it made by the original, like, designer of Mario 63, the Flash game? Also, was that preserved in any way, or is that lost media now? Because, like, Flash Player's been dead for years, right? Also, what's up, Sun Fox Art? I'm pretty sure it was preserved. I might have to look into streaming that, even if it's just like a one-off or something. It's a fan-made sequel. I mean... isn't the original game a fan-made game? So, how many layers of fan-made is allowed before we start, like, throwing a temper tantrum? Because, like, I'm there right now. I'm dealing with no more bullshit. I'm taking names. I'm shitting on the floor. This is it. The person that just followed's like, oh. After I said that, they're just like, oh. Just unclick that real quick. Thank you for the follow, though. Oh my god, I can just finishing blow him? Never pull out immediately with the finishing blow, by the way. Alright, this stream has become something filthy. So, instead we're gonna pull this in a different direction. And say, yeah, so I liked the Mario versus Donkey Kong games because it had a level designer in it that made me, you know, I was a kid, but like, I was like, I can make my own Mario levels. Even if they were just the minis, I really liked that idea as a kid. So, yeah. Now, even I, a fan of the Mario vs. Donkey Kong franchise, still found myself to be, like, disgusted with Mario vs. Donkey Kong tipping stars. So, also, thank you for the raid from Pizu's Gaming. Thank you. Welcome to Twilight Princess. This is a video game where you play as a man named Stink. He smells, because he... Tell me, how many times have you seen Link take a shower? 0. In Mario RPG, Mario takes a shower. So we know Mario's not stinky, which is why he's able to call Luigi stinky in the Mario Golf game. He goes, hey, Stinky! Link? Never seen him shower once. Yo, my cat is here. Yo, what up? Yo. She agrees. Link is stinky. Stink. Stink to the ass. That's right. My favorite Super Nintendo game. Cleo agrees. Absolutely. Wait, did I even get the map? Oh, I did. Oh. One would think we're like halfway done with the dungeon now. We're kind of not, though. This dungeon's long as hell. I may not finish this tonight, but I'm gonna try to. Even if it means, like, we do the boss and then save then. And save for what's after the boss for later. Yeah, my new, like, end time is, like, 9:30 is my gold stop, and then hard stop 10:30. It used to be 8:30, hard stop at, like, 9:30, but... This is just how we have to live. Fuck you. I still think, you know, if they want to continue to refine the Tears and Breath of the Wild formula, which seems like is what they're gonna do anyways. I think I said this during the last Twilight Princess stream, or maybe I said this to a friend, I don't remember, but I think the way that they should go is they should make that style of game, but in a smaller world. It ties back into that whole, you know, those games are maybe a little too big. But I mean, hell, even, you know, when I was talking to some friends that did enjoy Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, particularly with Breath of the Wild, so many people I know said that 120 shrines in Breath of the Wild was a bit much. And the fact that Tears is like 152 or whatever is just like insane. No. What? Oh, the small Scootal got me. Oh, this is a shit combo. What? Small Scootal! Holy shit. Yeah, Redeads are crazy in this game. Can't really get a good look at them right now, but they also look crazy too. You crazy, Redead? What the fuck? Okay, so did anyone else have a parent who didn't let them play Super Smash Bros. Melee because of the Redeads in the Hyrule Temple stage of adventure mode? Because this wasn't my story, but I have now met two separate people who have told me this story has happened to them. Where like their parents were like, no, you can't play this. This shit's too graphic, too violent. What, you missed? What you mean you missed? You blanket? Oh! You cheeky tot! Holy shit, frame one. N64 Dead Hand needs to return. Yeah, imagine Dead Hand, but with like Twilight Princess graphics. What would that look like? Yeah, actually, give me Dead Hand, but give me Wind Waker. No, even better. Phantom Hourglass. Low poly and cell shaded. And then the boss fight for the music can just be brum 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 brum, because that was the only song in Phantom Hourglass. Minish Cap? You know, I still need to play Minish Cap. Holy shit. Ghost rats. Holy fuck! What the dog doing? It is on NSO, yeah. I have every reason, or every ability to play it. I just haven't been in the mood for 2D Zelda. I will say, I'm not as big of a fan of 2D Zelda as I am 3D. But I still like them, so I should get around to this soon. Wait, which way are we going? My favorite 2D Zelda is A Link Between Worlds. I don't even really like A Link to the Past that much. I've tried playing it a few times. I know that's a bit blasphemy to say, but I don't think it's a bad game or anything. It just It didn't stick with me every time I've tried to play it. I think I would enjoy the game randomized, but I feel like in order for me to enjoy the game randomized, I would need to at least be familiar enough with a base playthrough. I've gotten pretty far. I think the farthest I got to was Dark World Dungeon 5. I don't remember which one that was, but you know, I've come kind of close to beating it a number of times. I've attempted to stream it a few times. Just uh-oh. Oh wait, no, this is fine. Just, yeah, I haven't seen the game through to the end. Wish you could play Four Swords. The original or the GameCube one? I have the anniversary thing. Remember that? The, like, anniversary version of Four Swords? Fuck you, Sandworm. I have that on, like, DSiWare. It's alright. Oh shit, chest over here. Apparently dog cannot open big chest. Nor kick Midna. Surprised she may be. Fuck, what's wrong with you guys? Burn. It looks like there's something above me. I don't see anything on the map though, so if there is, it's probably just like rupees or something. That was a manga panel? What was? I still really need to get through the Twilight Princess manga. I'm not that big into reading manga these days, as has been figured out by me trying to read JoJo's Part 7 and failing to just try. I know once I give myself the time to do it, I will. It's just, you know, I've been doing other things, but yeah, no, I haven't even started. The Twilight Princess manga, I've read part of Part 1, but I don't actually own any of them. I own all the other Zelda manga, though. They're good. I forget who's the artist behind those. They're really good. I love them. I have a Japanese paperback copy of the Majora's Mask manga as well that I got when I was in Tokyo. Oh fuck. Zoom into Link's legs. There's no bones, just Link's legs. Don't worry about the bones that you think you see in the background. Fuck you. Oh, thanks. In case you didn't know how to fully kill a Stalfos in this game. Zelda will be like 50-50 on whether or not you need to blow up Stalfos remains in order to fully kill them. And Ocarina, I don't think you do. Majora doesn't even have Stalfos. Which is kind of weird. Majora doesn't have Stalfos, nor does it have Moblins. Which are both, like, arguably some of the most iconic Zelda enemies. Like, as far as, like, the classics are concerned, I guess. Like, cause, like, those are, like, those are enemies from the original. I'm still, by the way, not even at the dungeon item. Just to give you a point of reference on how far along the dungeon we are. I do know the dungeon item is practically the end of the dungeon, though, at the very least, but probably about halfway done with it now. I don't remember this puzzle. Oh, you do it wrong and then Skutals will murder you. Tried number 2.
wrong. Get fucking wrecked.
Stop it. Have I already gotten both of the heart pieces for this dungeon, or did I just get one? Fuck. Are you just... Did I miss something, or are you just supposed to guess this puzzle? I know you like this one and then one of these other ones. Okay, guess you just do them all. Or, unless you just have to cycle through all of them and this is just part of the puzzle. I feel like the reason why it's showing me the door close... Yeah, there you go. I feel like I was just doing it wrong. Now what are you gonna do, Scootals, huh? Hate the light, do you? Well, what about if I make the exposure on Link's face so bright that he himself becomes a light source? What about that, huh? Uh-oh. We're fine. Actually almost out of lamp oil as well, surprisingly. This would be a lot more convincing if this was actually on the wall. Oh fuck. This really is the last Poe of Ocarina of Time. Wait, how many... Is this my third or my fourth one, though? Corporeal dog bite. I don't know if this works. Oh god. Yeah, them dog teeths are not very sharp. How many Poe souls am I up to as well now, by the way? I think we're almost up to 20. Should be able to get the reward for that soon. Weirdo Desert in general has a lot of Poes, if I'm not mistaken. So I should be able to have... I have 18 now. It's not quite. Almost there, though. Oh, and this is this room from before where I was seeing... Okay. It all comes full circle now. Very good. Hey, for no reason at all, can someone send me the theme song to Beyblade? Don't worry about it. Forget I asked about this after I get the link. Just gonna need that for in a little bit. Just like the... I don't know them. Just one of them. It's fine. I missed one somewhere also. That was supposed to be the last Poe. I apparently just walked by one of them. So it turns out I should have been using my senses after all. Very good. Eat shit. I'm assuming it's gonna be the room north here. Alright, thank you for that. I'll be sure to take advantage of that soon. Appreciate it. Why do Zelda dungeons commonly have to have this device? Here we go. This is the part I missed. Climb up here. Rappo! And then you get access to this room. Which is more lamps. It's very good. Get out of the wall. Collateral ghost damage. Don't miss. What? You fucking grabbed it and then they got up. Death beyond the grave. Bullshit. Spin dog just happened. What do you gotta do when Spin Dog plays in front of you? Very good. Alright, now we're ready. Finally, the halfway point of the dungeon, everyone. Yep, that ratto cannot do that. Commonly, it's the dungeon relating to death. Wait, what other death-related dungeon had this mechanism in it? Is that what you're talking about, or you were saying that in relation to something else? Kakariko? I wasn't even thinking of Kakariko. In my mind, I was thinking of, the Spindly Doos in the Great Bay Temple, Majora's Mask. But you're right, that little Spindly Doo is in Ocarina of Time, in the Shadow Temple. What the fuck? And arguably, the dungeon is relating to death because I want to die every time I play Great Bay Temple. Favorite Zelda game is Majora's Mask, by the way. Just want to say that real quick. But fuck Great Bay Temple. This looks like a Mario Galaxy. Doesn't Galaxy 1 have like one of the green stars in a desert place that kind of looks like this? Like that up there looks like a Mario Galaxy platforming segment. You think the great king of evil Ganondorf would hate the Great Bay Temple? Well, good news for him. He's dead by the time the Great Bay Temple becomes a reality. Well, not really dead. He's like, what's the lore in Wind Waker? Actually, Ganon is just sealed away at the end of Ocarina. He doesn't actually die. That's the whole thing on how they excuse to bring him back. But then they start actually killing him. But he comes back anyways. Like, in Wind Waker, he becomes like a statue. You found a wild pickle? I don't know what that means, but good for you. Honestly, you know what? In this house, we support wild pickle spotting. If it's like Pikmin, then that's fine. That's a good pickle. You know, being my game of the year last year. Objectively true game of the year, Pikmin 4. Is there any reason to continue spinning this up, or is that's just to get back there, I think, so. Come on, buddy. I looked at my chat for a second and wasn't noticing Link standing there, just holding the wall. Also, notice how Link's hands enter the wall. Whoa, not that time. Now they're on the wall, but before they were in the wall. some interesting technology we have here. Oh, hey, I remember this room. I remember this room because this is the room with the Aku in it. Remember when I needed the Aku, like, an hour ago? Well, thank God it's in the dungeon now. Yeah, I guess I'm getting ahead of myself. We haven't actually found it yet, but it's in this room. Technically, because it's a big room. Not this part of the room, but later. The picture slightly blurred him. What are you talking about? Stop it! Link! I just really like this chain. What are you doing? Rook. Oh, I got ghost rats on me. Oh, that's such shit. I could have made it if it wasn't for ghost rats. Uh-oh. This may be the end for Doggo. Can I just... hang on. Talking about something Monster Hunter related. Oh, okay. Well, that does just work. Just 2 bomb arrows and then he's done. Well, that's much easier to deal with him. Holy shit. 2 bomb arrows and then he's out. Especially after I got the bomb bag upgrades, I might as well be doing that. I don't even have full bombs right now. You get so much fucking bombs in this game, it's crazy. I think the rats are back, but we're fine this time. Wait. I thought the Aku was right here. Uh-oh. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this isn't the Aku room. It's because you can make bomb arrows in this game. True. Didn't Wind Waker have, like, a max cap of 99? Even that felt like a lot. But Wind Waker didn't have bomb arrows, so... oh, good. Bug. You ever just stab a cockroach with a longsword? This isn't a longsword. This is more like a broadsword, but still. You ever been fencing with cockroaches before?
Realized I've got green nipples. You're that nice fellow who helped me out the other day. How nice to see you again. Well, we found each other again. Let's stick together for a bit. I'll be right with you, so if you want to warp out, just let me know.
It's kind of too late for that. Like, I'm debating it. I'll decide if I do that right before the boss, I think. Because, like, otherwise... it's just gonna take up more time. Good. What would this chicken taste like? Mold. Can you roll under this? Yes, you can. It looked just lifted up enough that I was wondering. Oh! You can just do that to evaporate them. You don't even need to wait to explode them. Just... okay, good. Hey, look at this. Never mind. right ear battle string has some other words to say right now. And it's not that I'm gonna be killing this guy so easily. Good. I'd like to rescind my statement about the Aku tasting like mold. It tastes like blue cheese. So not just any mold, right? There's a very specific flavor of mold. A mold that some people would enjoy. You're some people? Oh, okay. I think blue cheese, like, as like a dipping thing for wings is actually pretty good, yeah. But crumpled blue cheese? I fucking hate that shit. And I'm like the cheese connoisseur in my local circles. I'm the king of cheese. It's like King Squeeze from Xenoblade, but King Cheese. Anyways, y'all ready for like the coolest fucking mid-boss ever? You hate cheesy drumsticks? Motherfucker, I'm the one who went out of my way to try cheesy drumsticks after Bowser had them in Bowser's Inside Story, and you have the facts wrong. I actually rather enjoy them. Like, cheese sauce with wings is surprisingly top tier. You are confusing me with someone else. Blue cheese on a mushroom burger. Like a mushroom Swiss burger or just like mushroom burger? Also, it's really important that we distinctify here. Are we talking about crumpled blue cheese or sauce blue cheese? Because they are very different things and have the same name. Look at this dude. Oh! Hang on. I'm sorry to do this. I'm not replaying this whole dungeon. I mean, I don't lose my progress throughout it, but I'd have to re-walk through it, so... Crumpled. Alright, get the fuck out of here. I'm joking. Fuck! What do you got on his head? Here he is. He has like the Ridley fucking Metroid Fusion scream. Alright, maybe this dude is a little bit edgelord. Just a little bit. I may or may not know a few people who would be like profile name XX Demon Slayer, like before the anime, and then like another XX after that, and then this dude was their profile picture. I will say though, I think this dude has watched Metalocalypse, and I think his favorite character is Murderface.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh, I have to shoot him again.
Love my mom.
I like the noises he makes. become corporeal. I don't think I need to use a bomb arrow specifically, but it makes it more fun. And I have plenty of bombs, so we're good. I have more arrows than I do bombs. But I still have plenty. We're good. I have 54 arrows. 26 bombs in this group, 8 in another group, and then 11 in the third group. Reminds me of that one mini-boss from Majora's Mask in the Stone Tower. He was also like bats. Such descriptive words. He was also like bats. Anyways. Just, give me a second here. You got the Beyblade! What the fuck is this item? It's actually supposed to be like a spinning top, right? That was their idea for it. Still, like, they were like, okay, so what do we do? I don't know, make it attached to walls? Yeah, I guess so, yeah. And then this thing became one of the best weapons in Hyrule Warriors as well, through DLC. Very good. Well, yeah, this is the dungeon item, and believe it or not, the dungeon's now almost over. So I think I might as well... It's 9:30. Guys, I might have to blue cheese blue balls you right at the end here, because the boss could take less than a half an hour, true, but if I fuck it up, it's gonna take more. So I think it's gonna be best if I start the next stream with the boss, and then we can go from there. So I'm gonna get to the boss, and then that'll be today's stream. Also, learning in speedrunning context that you can use the jump slash to, like, physically jump in this game makes a huge difference. Because, like, yeah, he'll jump forward, but, like, it's not consistent whenever he decides to jump forward in this game. Like, you have to have a certain amount of momentum for him to actually commit to it. So, it's good shit. Isn't that the case in most... Well, I mean... Yeah, in any Zelda game where you have the jump slash, it's a good jump move. Side and back hopping is also something that I didn't really take advantage of as a kid. There's the other piece of heart. But... the key thing here is, now I know how to use it. I'm smarter. That's not the first time you've heard of blue cheese blue balls. I'm so sorry for your blue cheese blue balls experience. If you'd like, you can submit any complaints to the blue cheese blue balls authorities at this web zone. www.google.com/how. And then, yeah, you go from there. Did I get all the... This room has a lot of chests, I remember. I'm not necessarily going for chest completion, but... I missed one. I think... Or, no, wait, we're going into that area. Yeah, it's over here. You can also use it as a weapon in this game, too, though. It's not really that effective, the spinner. But it gets shit away from you. This would be pretty effective against the little skeletons. delete them. Hylian letter D. The dungeons have now hit their peak. I think the dungeons get even better. This game is much like the Pikmin franchise. It just keeps getting better the further in you go. I will admit, this game, I think for me, its weakest point is the opening hours. I still enjoy that segment of the game, but, like, it should be stated that 5 hours... What the hell? Okay. 5 hours just to get to the Forest Temple is a long-ass time. I mean, I guess the same could be said of, Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild, right? But... you know, those are an entirely separate thing, so... Oh, yeah, and then I remember... Yeah, they just give you the boss key. It's just on the way in this dungeon. So there we go, big key. Which I still think just looks like a weapon. You can literally gouge someone with that big key. Also this is the other cool part about Beyblade. Look at this. To be fair, putting the big key right along the way to get back here is fine, considering we had that whole running around with the pose thing. So I'm cool with it. Alright, well... I am going to use a coup to warp out of the dungeon, so that way... Because I think when you save and quit, it puts you at the start of the dungeon. So if we use a coup, warp out, and then save here, as long as we don't enter the dungeon right here, behind us, we can just use a coup to get back in, and then we'll be back in that room. So, thank you for watching. Total playtime, 20 hours so far with this game. We're just a little under halfway. But yeah, that was a really good dungeon. We're pretty much done with the dungeon. The boss is like literally at the end of that room. That's why I saved there. So thank you for joining me on Twilight Princess. More of this will probably be not until next week, but I'll try to stream it twice next week, just so we can get through it a little bit. But that is gonna conclude our stream for today, so thank you very much. I'm not sure if we're gonna be able to do a Halo 2 stream this week, so this might be a variety week as far as other streams throughout the week. I know I'm doing Lethal Company on Thursday. Saturday is the 10-year anniversary of me creating my YouTube channel. I don't know if I'm going to do anything special for that, but I might. And so it would probably be like a one-off thing, like a randomizer of Majora's Mask or something, maybe is what I was thinking. But considering I'm already playing Zelda, I might not do that. I might wait and do that some other time. But yeah, other than that, at some point, we'll be doing more of this. So, yeah, thanks for watching Lethal Company on Thursday. And other than that, I'll just be live whenever I can be. Imagine starting Minish Cap. I mean, later in the year, definitely. I'm not going to do 2 Zeldas at the same time. The only reason why I would consider doing Majora's Mask rando is because I'm familiar enough with the game that I could, theoretically, if I sat down on a Saturday or Sunday, I could do the whole thing in one sitting. Maybe 2 sittings. Because it can be long, depending on your seed. But I'm pretty damn familiar. I've ran the game in like 5 hours, I think, is my fastest rando. Which is a long stream, but it's a stream. That could be a one-sitting thing. But alright, I'm gonna go now. So you guys have a good rest of your night. And I will hopefully see you guys soon. And Happy New Year, too. hopefully this year, whatever you got planned, you're able to achieve. I know for some people, like my friend Ellie, it's already off to kind of a shaky start. You know what? I'm going to plug something real quick. I don't normally do this, but my friend Ellie got laid off from her job. So if anyone needs art commissioned, she does commissions for art, and she's the one responsible for like my profile picture and all of my emotes. If you need any of that, just go to fuck. What's her username right now? I think it's LC Cream. Let me get that, verify that real quick before I leave here. Go to my profile. I know I retweeted something earlier. Yeah, ELSIECREAM. So go to her on Twitter or X. I'm going to call it Twitter though. Sorry. And then you can get further information on that. But other than that, have a good week, and hopefully I'll see you soon. Take care.